Alabama could soon have a new most populous city. In fact, it might have already happened. New population estimates from the U.S. Census Bureau show Huntsville was just smaller than Birmingham in 2020. Birmingham has been Alabama's largest city for decades, but it has seen steady population loss over the years. Meanwhile, Huntsville has seen a population boom, especially in the last decade. Can't see the chart? Click here. Vintage population estimates from the census show Huntsville added nearly 23,000 people between 2010 and 2020. Over that same stretch, Birmingham lost more than 5,000 people. From 2019 to 2020 alone, Birmingham lost nearly 2,000 people, while Huntsville gained nearly 3,000. If those trends continue, Huntsville could be the most populous city in Alabama by July 1st of this year, if not sooner. The population figures discussed here are estimates, specifically part of a program used to gauge the accuracy of the Census Bureau's ability to make good educated guesses about population totals. To do that, these estimates will be compared to the 2020 census, the once-a-decade head count of each person living in the United States. 2020 census numbers will be released later this year, and some major corrections are expected in Alabama. Earlier this year the census released state population totals, the first official batch of numbers from the count. In that count, Alabama had about 100,000 more people than expected, and it's not clear where those extra people might be. At the time of the last census, in 2010, Huntsville was the fourth most populous city in Alabama. But during that time, the Rocket City was the only one of Alabama's four major cities, Birmingham, Huntsville, Montgomery and Mobile, to add people. It passed Mobile in 2016, and Montgomery in 2019. Birmingham, it seems, will be next. Huntsville may be growing, but Alabama's other large cities are headed in the wrong direction. One reason could be movement from these cities to smaller cities and towns nearby. Even in Madison County, the home of Huntsville and one of the fastest-growing counties in Alabama, smaller cities are growing, too. The city of Madison added nearly 10,000 people since 2010, a growth rate of 22.6%. That makes it the 10th fastest-growing city in the state over that time. Just over the county line, Athens City has grown by more than 30% since 2010. Athens is in Limestone County, the fastest-growing county in Alabama over the last 2 years. Of course, the Birmingham metro area is still by far the largest metro in the state. It's home to nearly 1.1 million people, more than twice as many as the Huntsville metro. Several smaller cities in the Birmingham metro grew rapidly over the last decade, including Chelsea, Calera, Helena, Trussville, Pelham, Moody, Pearl City and Alabaster, all of which grew by at least 10% since 2010. Hoover, just south of Birmingham and the largest of its suburbs, grew by 5.3% over that time.